Hello, welcome. Uh, Today I have something very exciting for you. We are going to be learning a very good strategy to pronounce new words. To pronounce words. And the strategy is called the stop strategy. S-T-O-P. Here we go. So, the strategy works off 4 letters. S-T-O-P. The first letter, S, you stare at the word that you want to pronounce. Okay? So let's say we have the word top. We would stare at the word S. Stare at it. Don't say anything. Look at it. T. I tell myself in my mind the sound of each letter. So the T is a T. The O could be an A. The P would be a P. I'll do this in my mind silently. The O, I open my mouth and I say each sound. T, A, P. And the last step of stop is I will put all the letters together and say the word top. Okay? Let's try one more. And if you use this strategy, it can help you to pronounce all kinds of new words that are difficult to pronounce when you're reading. Let's look at our next word. The first step is stare at the word. So I stare at the word. T. I tell myself each sound in my mind. O. I open my mouth and I say each letter sound. W, E, T. P. I put them all together and I say the word. Wet. 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 Now, I want you to tell me for the next word. So for this word, Juliana, what would be the first thing I do if I use the stop strategy?
You stare at the word.
Yes, I stare at the word. So go ahead and stare at the word. And after we stare at the word, what do we do next?
Tell myself the sound of each letter.
Good. So go ahead and do we do this out loud?
No, in your mind.
In your mind. So go ahead and tell yourself the sound of each letter. Good. Then the third step would be you open your mouth and you say those sounds. So go ahead and open them and say them for us.
Ma, e, t.
Good. And the last step would be what?
Put together all the letters. Mat.
Perfect. That was a very good job. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that is how we use the stop strategy. And we would extend that to a little longer if we were going to do this. Next, we are going to look at how, if you remember each letter of the steps. So we have S, T, O, P, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask you guys, what does each letter mean when we do our stop strategy? Now on the back it has the answer if you need it afterwards. But I want you to think about it without reading it. But if you need help, you can flip it over to get your answer. Okay? So, let's mix them up. First, T. Who knows what the T means? Juliana.
T. I tell myself the sound of each letter.
Good. Let's see. Tell myself each letter sound. Perfect. Good job. T. What does the O stand for?
I open my mouth. I say the sound of each letter.
Perfect. Good. What is the P stand for?
I put together all the letters and say the word.
Good. P does say put them together, put it all together and say the word. And last would be the S.
I stare at the word.
Stare at the word. Do we say anything?
No.
Perfect. So we stare at the word, we tell ourselves the letter sound in our mind, open our mouth, we say them out loud, put them all together. Good job. So now that you have a lot of practice with the stop, I want you to work on your own and see if you can use this strategy for each of these words by yourself.
Okay.
So you're going to go by yourself. I'm not going to help you. And you're going to stare at the word, S. You get to use your sheet to help you. Okay. Stare at the word. Tell yourself each letter sound. Open your mouth. And then put all the sounds together for the word. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay. So, first word. O. N.